Involved in this Jesuit Oath thing between being Bob and Rusda2 until Rusda2, like he seems to always want to do, bring my name up in the video. When he does that, I feel compelled to give an answer to it. Here's the bottom line. I think Rusda2 doesn't have a bit of evidence. He knows he doesn't have any evidence. But the reason he has to hang on to this Jesuit Oath conspiracy is because Ellen White, their false prophet and chief heretic, laid the foundation for this Jesuit conspiracies in the great controversy of 1888, starting on page 234 and going through 235, where she's talking about the dangers of the Jesuits. So she pretty much laid the foundation, and since Rusda2 follows the false prophetess, he has no alternative now but to hang with the Jesuit Oath conspiracy. So here's the deal. First of all, anyone that's got any gray matter between their brains, between the ears, knows that the Jesuit Oath and the Library of Congress is nothing more than a fake and what it is there for. Furthermore, the Jesuit Oath is not in subterranean Rome or Rome subterranean, whichever way you want to do it. It is not in the book. That's the bottom line. It's not in there. I've searched the book from cover to cover. The Jesuit Oath is not in there. Now then, Rusda2 might want to come back and say, well, it's in the English version then. Here's the bottom line, Rusda. If it's not in the original version, how could it be in a translated English version unless someone planted it there? Second of all, I don't think Rusda2 understands what fiction is. The book says it's a fiction. And they've come back with this thing. What if it's fiction? It seemed like they were saying the book that it's fiction. That just shows you the ignorance of these people. So here's the bottom line, Rusda2. I challenge you to a debate on the authenticity of the Jesuit Oath. If it's real, you shouldn't have any problem producing the book and showing the book that it's in, showing the page that it is on. The bottom line is you haven't read it. The only thing you do is parrot what others say. So I challenge you to a debate, and where you actually debate me and you show the evidence of where this is. You show me the book that it's in, and you show the page that it's on, and even give a screenshot of the quote, because you haven't read it. All it is, well, this looks good. Let's throw this out there and slander the Catholic Church more. When you don't have the ability to do any research. You see, if you did the research, you would come up with the same conclusion I do, that it is not in there, and you can't produce it as being in there. The only reason you defend it is because your false prophet, Ellen White, set the foundation for all of this in her book, The Great Conspiracy, in 1888, on page 234 and 235. There is a SDA website called Adventist Today, where one of their people who's a fourth generation Seventh-day Adventist named Seibold, S-E-I-B-O-L-D, who has tried to get the historic traditionalist SDA to drop the Jesuit Oath thing. He said it's been debunked so many times, it's been proven false, that it does nothing more than show there's a bunch of ignorant fools in the Seventh-day Adventist organization to keep on harping on something that has been debunked so many times. But you guessed it, right away, he was labeled a Jesuit as well. His name is Seibold, S-E-I-B-O-L-D. So here it is, Rusda. If it's authentic, debate me on it and show the authenticity of it. If it's not, shut up. You heard me right. Just plain shut up. Because you can't defend what doesn't exist. Bottom line, Rusda, Ellen White was right. You're right. If the oath is genuine, debate me on it and show the authenticity of it. Just let people see how you do research. Surely you aren't going to put a yellow streak down your back and run like you do the other times, are you? I challenge you to debate 3 topics from the Seventh-day Adventist organization, 3 topics from the Catholic Church. No, what do? Begin making excuses like you always do. Excuse after excuse after excuse. The bottom line is you're full of hot air. You have no idea what you're talking about. The only thing you want to do is run out there, Bengali won't let me do this, and Bengali won't let me do that. Bengali says this. The fact is, I document in my videos the things Ellen White has done. Just because you haven't got the sense to figure it out doesn't mean that other people don't. Look, what do you say, Rusda? Let's lay it to rest. Let's kill it once and for all. Debate me on the authenticity of the Jesuit Oath. Put up or shut up. Till next time, this is your old friend Bengali saying, God bless.